Yo, how's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a fabulous Tuesday. It is good to see you. It is good to be here. Today, we're going to play a little bit of Rocket Knight Adventures. But before we do, there's a couple of things that I want to look at, talk about, all that good stuff. So we'll settle in here. If you're here last week for Rocket Knight Adventures, man, it was pretty dang cool. I did play that game back in the day, but there's so much of it I don't remember, and it's surprising me, again, how good it is. We'll talk about some of that stuff again, but yeah. EOR, hello, Sir Robert Van Retro of Huntington. Good day, sir. How are you? I pray that you've had a most wonderful, wonderful Tuesday and a great weekend as well. And for the week to come, that it will be nothing but splendid indeed. Alpha Omega Creations. Dude, what's up, man? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. All right. Let's keep it going. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I got a couple of stories that I'll tell you from like the past few weeks that I didn't really talk about the last week. These summer streams are a little interesting because my schedule gets kind of messed up between June and August. So I have like 2 or 3 weeks left of this schedule, and then I'll go back to my normal schedule. Kids will be in school. I'll have the 1 hour time block every Tuesday, 12 to 1 Pacific. So these ones are a little faster and feel a little bit more, I don't know, just sort of just wild, I guess is the way to put it. I feel like it kind of scrambly, I guess, is part of it. So, but anyway, so it took the family to Legoland a couple of weeks ago. That was rad. But coming back, on our way back, my wife wanted to stop at IKEA in Burbank, and I hate IKEA so much. The thing I always say is that like IKEA, and I think I mentioned this last week, but like IKEA feels like the labyrinth, and the Minotaur that's waiting to kill you is just crippling debt. So I just hate it so much. But my wife likes it. It was fine. It was great. But we stopped in Burbank, and on the way back, we stayed at a hotel. And when we pull in, there are 3 tour buses parked behind. And I'm like, oh, dang, somebody's on tour. That's sick. So we get up to our room, and it's overlooking the pool. And I look down, and there's like a group of people down by the pool. And it's all these dudes with like tattoos and stuff. And I'm like, that's who must be on tour. And my girls are like, hey, let's go swimming. I'm like, sweet, let's go down to the pool. Let's see what's going down. So we get down there, and there's probably a group of like 12 people. It's obvious that it's like a band and some of the crew and then some family. There's like a wife and a kid. And I'm like, okay. And I look at one of them specifically, and I'm like, dude, I am pretty sure that is Claudio Sanchez from Coheed and Cambria. So, but I'm not going to get all wild. I'm not going to get all crazy. So me and the girls, we get in the pool. I swim over, and I'm like, it's totally him. Like, here, let me pull up a picture of this guy. If you don't know, I feel like he's very recognizable. Here, let's switch over to the browser so you guys can see this. I feel like he is very recognizable, like when he's on stage and stuff. Let's pull up some images here. Like, yeah, the dude's got like the crazy big hair and all that kind of stuff. But when I see him, he's wearing like a baseball cap backwards, and his hair's like pulled way back. But I'm like, dude, I'm pretty sure that that's Claudio Sanchez. So I swim over, and I'm like, hey, man, I don't want to bother you, but are you Claudio Sanchez? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh. And the rest of the band kind of looks over, and I'm just like, guys, I don't want to bother you. I'm going to let you do your thing. I just want to say you guys are awesome. I love what you do. Hope you're having a good, rest or whatever. And they all kind of laughed, and that was it. Like, that was the extent of the interaction. My wife did take like a secret video from the other side of the pool when she came down. I was like, do you see those guys over there? She's like, yeah. And I was like, that's Coheed and Cambria. And she's like, what? Because she was a big fan too. I was like, they're over there. And so she took a little video. It was really cool. So I didn't get a photo or anything because he was there with his wife and kid. And I don't know. I just didn't want to make it a thing, but it was pretty cool. Like, that was pretty rad. So got to meet Claudio Sanchez in the sense that I saw him and said, hey, you're Claudio Sanchez. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, you're cool. See you later. So there you go. It was definitely, felt like a little bit of a fanboy moment, but there you go. EOR, IKEA has no employees, only customers that can't find the exit. Oh, dang. Isn't there like an SCP about IKEA or something? I feel like I read it back in the day. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. 3008, a space resembling the inside. I'm going to go to this website. I don't know. I'm always a little scared when I'm browsing because I just don't want to throw something weird up on the chat. I mean, up on the screen. Yeah. Okay. A large retail unit previously owned by and branded as IKEA, popular furniture chain. Okay. I think I remember. So this is an interesting one. The transcript of the journal. Okay. Yeah. So if I remember right, it's like, just imagine it's like you get trapped in IKEA, you can't find your way out. And then like, there's almost like these post-apocalyptic tribes and like settlements that start within the IKEA to survive. And then there's like these roaming creatures. I don't want to spoil it for you, but if you're into SCP stuff, like this one was pretty cool, especially if you hate IKEA. So there you go. Alpha Omega, that place is a fire marshal's nightmare. Oh, dude, I can't even imagine. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Like if something, like IKEAs are so big and are so maze-like that if something went down, like I don't want to put anything out there, but like if something went down, like I feel like it would be really hard to figure that out. Just put it that way. Sup, Rob, did you see Amazon is releasing the old school TMNT Technodrome? Are you kidding me? Okay, hang on a second. Now we got to look at this. Let's see, Amazon TMNT Technodrome. Show me this. Where are you? Classic Technodrome playset. Is it this? Pre-order price guarantee. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Amazon exclusive. $80. Which I feel like back in the day, this probably would have retailed for close to that. That's really surprising to me because I feel like the play sets back in the day, like ones that I would see some like G.I. Joe play sets that I thought were pretty cool. And then like the Ghostbusters Firehouse, and even with like the TMNT stuff, I think I had the blimp. I had the turtle blimp. I don't remember if I had the wagon, the van, the turtle van. But stuff like this, I feel like was way too expensive. Like, I would get maybe some vehicles, but all the playset stuff was like so expensive. So this to me, especially with inflation, like I kind of feel like they could not, I wouldn't say double this price, but if this was like $99.99, I still think it would probably sell like friggin' hotcakes. What's wild about this though is the size. Like when you're a kid, I bet this thing felt huge. The size of the turtles in comparison to like the whole playset, the scale of it is really interesting. Like they seem so huge. I don't know. That's interesting to me. But there you go, dude. That is sick. That brings back some memories. I had that Bebop for sure, dude. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Resell it for $250, bro. You probably could. I'm just saying, somebody probably could. That's you know what? And actually, that is a perfect segue for. I got one more thing, and then I think unless something else comes up in the chat, which I'm definitely down for, then we'll jump into the game. But I got a comment today, right here. It was from the last episode of Retro Hunters, so Mystical Ninja, right here. Samster Entertainment dropped a couple of comments. So so 13 days ago, are you guys ever coming back? And I said, for game hunting, probably not, but I'm live streaming. I dropped that thing. So then this comment came in today. And Samster, if you're here and you're in the chat, dude, hey, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. He said, have you ever thought about linking up with the Game Chasers, Pixel Game Squad, Phoenix Resale, etc.? Retro Hunters inspired my spinoff show, Game Inspector Adventures. So let's pop over to his channel because I have not watched this yet, but I thought that'd be cool to kind of check out what he's doing. The short, I mean, if you've been around the live streams at all, you know, the short answer is like when it comes to like collecting physical media, the ship has kind of sailed on that stuff. I tried it when we went and I've already expanded on a lot of this. We went to SAT Game Expo. That was kind of the first time that Josh and I got back together, filmed some stuff, tried it. And it just wasn't the vibe for me, I guess is the easiest way to put it. Collecting physical media, that ship has kind of sailed for me. I'm not really interested anymore. I do have some physical things that I've held on to, but it just doesn't, it's not the same. Now, if I was into reselling, yeah, 100%. And that's one of the interesting things about sort of the retro gaming YouTube space, at least from what my algorithm feeds me. I could be totally in left field, and maybe there's some like holdout crew of old school who it's like, we just collect, we don't resell. I'm sure that's out there for sure. But what seems more normal and what the algorithm feeds me, and even the names of the guys that Samster brought up, is that's sort of the norm now, is that you collect, but a lot of it is to resell. And that's just, I don't know, man. That's just not the vibe for me. And it's nothing against those guys. It makes sense. Like, it's very lucrative and it's entertaining and it introduces a whole, it provides accessibility, I guess is a way you could put it. It provides accessibility to people when you resell the stuff, when you find it and then you make it available. I could make that argument, I guess. But it's just not my vibe, man. I've never been, if you watch Old School Retro Hunters, you know that like, I'm just not down with reselling, and I just am never going to get on board with it. I could be eating my words in another 5 or 10 years, but it's just for now, it's not going to happen. So I have hooked up with some of those guys and we've met up and done some stuff and stuff like that. But like, I'm just not going to create the kind of content that they create because I'm just not interested in that. And I probably even have like a little bit of a internal, what's the word? Like conflict. Like, it wouldn't be true to what I feel is right or the kind of content that I would want to create. So I'm definitely down to like hang out and collab with those guys and talk retro stuff and like all that. But I'm never going to be alongside finding things and then reselling them and any of that kind of stuff. So, yeah. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. But Samster, dude, 356 subscribers. Very nice. 1 month ago, this is Game Inspector, so I don't know anything about this. I don't even know if this is okay for me to be doing right now, to be checking it out. But I remember these kind of wrestling games. Oh man, I was so into. I love it. I want to skip ahead and see Samster.
At least that I've been waiting to do.
Dude, there he is.
We're gonna do all 6 of the AKI wrestling games.
Sweet.
I just got a brand new shirt.
Oh, dude, that Undertaker shirt is pretty sick.
Badass.
Dude, so I'll come back. I'm gonna come back and check this out. But dude, Samster, I appreciate you dropping that in the comments, and just hey, I love hearing that what we did back in the day was inspiring and stuff like that. So that's super cool. So I just appreciated that comment. I thought that was cool. Let me take a look at these chats over here. I just hate how everyone wants to make you hustle nowadays. Oh, like me personally, or just like. I guess, okay, hang on. Thinking about unsubbing from PGS, so Phoenix Gaming Resale, I think, since they keep pushing the hustle culture stuff. Dude, Small Scale Cinema, Joey, the chairman, La Parca, the king of ECW. That's right. I love it. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of the vibe nowadays. It's different. I totally get it. It's different, and it needed to evolve. I mean, it's never going to be what it was. I think that was a very, like, unique time in the retro gaming and YouTube space where things just sort of like came together perfectly, and it was awesome, and it was cool to be there for that. It's never going to be that way again. There's a lot of reasons why. So much stuff is digital now, and prices and all of that kind of stuff. It really was like a sweet time to be in that game. And so it needed to evolve, and that's what it kind of has done. It makes, with the way that prices are and scarcity is nowadays, it probably makes more sense to collect and resell than it does to just collect or to have some sort of hard stance against reselling. I get it probably makes me look like a grumpy old man who longs for the glory days of gaming and retro hunting. Grah. But I don't know. It's what's when I self-reflect and I look inside, and maybe that's way too deep, but like when I take a look at myself and like try to be self-aware, like that's the honest truth, is that I just, even if I wanted, if I thought like that would be good content, let me do it. It becomes such a grind and uninspiring because it's just not something that I'm into. So, yeah, which is honestly, that's part of the reason why I'm kind of only live stream right now, and you're not seeing a lot of edited or videos like standalone videos, is because part of it is me just trying to figure out like, what is it that I want to do? What is it that I want to create, that I want to put the time and the effort into, because I feel like whether it does well or not, man, I'm really passionate about that. I have some ideas, some stuff that I'm wood shopping, work shopping, whatever you'd say. But I'm taking my time trying to figure that out. Let's see. Eor, I want to relax and hang out with internet friends. I don't have time when someone keeps telling me how much money they make. Totally. I totally get that. And there is a part of it that maybe is like a little bit of FOMO when you see like some of the deals that these guys get, and then you see the way that they're able to resell it, and you see somebody like, somebody like Retro Rick, who's like tons of subscribers, that like has his own, gaming store, like all that kind of stuff. Like there's elements of it when you look at it and you're like, this is rad. Like that is so cool and awesome. But yeah, it's a different time. Small scale to hustle down, thumbs down to hustle culture. Thumbs up to do what you like culture. There you go, dude. All right. I think, let's see how much time we got here. We got about 30 minutes. Let's jump into, and keep the chat going. If we need to pause, we'll pop back into the browser and look at some stuff. Let's pop over though and play a little bit of Rocket Knight while we hang out. If you were here last week, you know this. If you weren't here last week, I'll share it again. One of the things that I love about this Sega Genesis emulator that allows me to emulate all titles that I own a physical copy of. And my camera froze when I did the thumbs up. One of the things I love about it is that when you don't have a ROM loaded, it does this like static white screen like that. And it just reminds me, this was it, dude, back in the day when you were a kid gaming on your old school TV and you put it on channel 3 before you turn the game on. This is what you saw. It was beautiful. I love it so much. Rocket Knight is amazing. Yes, it is. It is good. Let me say that full stop. It is good. It is also better. How do I say this? Not better than I remember, because I don't remember a ton about it. It is really good, and it's one of the best Sega Genesis games, because if you've been around for a while, I wasn't a big Sega guy. It is one of the best Sega games. Maybe this is going to be, I don't think this is a hot take. I think it's one of the best Sega games ever made. Part of the reason why, graphically, all that stuff is great. Gameplay wise, it's awesome. It's amazing. Musically, it's really good. And the music and the sound design in this game is pretty amazing, and goes against most of the things that I feel like I usually experience with a Sega Genesis game. The like metallic sound effects and music that usually comes with a Sega game. One of the greatest examples of that is the X-Men game. Love it or hate it, like the sound in that game is so hard for me to handle. That is not present here. It's so good. I don't know. I really, really like it. So it opens the door for me, I think, a little bit to experience some other maybe Sega Genesis games that maybe I missed out on back in the day. So throwing some of that stuff in the Discord or here in the chat, I think is, please do, because we want to experience some of that stuff. All right, we're going to jump in here. And then just even some of the level design stuff and innovative stuff they did that we recognized last session. The lava level and the way that they use the reflection when the lava would rise, and they block. It's kind of hard to describe. They block your character with foreground elements, but then when the lava rises, you can see a reflection that allows you to platform, but it's upside down and reversed. It's wild. Some really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. All right, let me load. This looks right. I feel like this is where we were. Says you're talking about the GEMS sound driver. The trick is to play Japanese developed games. Western games use that sound driver too much. Interesting. Okay. So hit me up in the chat here, my friend. What are some other games that, so if I'm understanding you correctly, the GEMS sound driver is the one that has that really metallic, tinny, in my opinion, very abrasive sound design, and one of the reasons why I love the Super Nintendo over the Sega Genesis. You're saying that Western games use GEMS too much. The Japanese developed games are going to have less of that. And if so, throw some titles in the chat if you have the space and the time. I would love to hear what are some other ones to look at to see the difference in that sound design, because I think that would be really cool to take a look at. All right, I think this is where we were. Hang on, let me just check my... So load save state. So that's 0. Oh, change slot. Let me see. What did if I load number 1. Oh, wait, this looks... I think this is where we were. If somebody remembers from last week, we were out of the underground and we were here, I believe. Well, I'm going to play a little bit. If I'm wrong, let me know. I feel like I have to destroy this. No, that's not going to work. What do I do here? Oh, I hit the ball back. Ah. Okay, but how do we... Ah, there it is. Got him. Okay. Jeez. Come on. 3. How many times I gotta hit this guy? 4. 5. Jeez. Or is the goal to break... Maybe it's not to hit him. Maybe it's to hit the... It's got to be him, right? I was going to say, maybe it's to, like, make it break the force field? Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Force field down. Let's go. Do you have to charge up there? Yep. Oh, crap. Okay. The GEM sound driver is a collection of sound effects to help this with sound design. Yes, it helps, but a lot of the soundtracks sound similar, if you ask me. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, no! Oh, no! Ah, okay. That's all right. We got a boost. Oh, my gosh, these barrels. Okay, so it's not just boosting. You gotta... For some reason, I thought it was going to be like so strong that I would have to boost. Oh, gosh. Oh, I hit that barrel. It's nice that the propellers don't hurt you. That's actually surprising. Oh, my gosh. Come on. See, even levels like this is... The design of this is so clever. I love it. Oh, man. Like this, the mechanic of it. Oh, why did I jump that? Is really cool. Oh, he is so messed up looking. Oh my gosh. Dude looked like he had a hard night, bro. Streets of Rage 1 and 2, Castlevania Bloodlines, Crusader, all have great soundtracks. Yeah, I've played Streets of Rage back in the day. I haven't played Bloodlines. We've talked about that a little bit. Castlevania is definitely something I need to dive into. But I feel like I've played Streets of Rage 1 and 2. That would be a good one to revisit, actually. Joe Montana Sports Talk Football blew my mind because it had what felt like real-time commentary when early Madden just had his sound bites dropped. Chance Foxley, hey, yo. Sorry, I've been distracted playing Once Human. Dude, I get it. And if you feel like more Rocket Knight, there's always Sparkster Rocket Knight Adventures 2. You can even compare to Sparkster on SNES if you want. Not the same game, but similar. Oh, okay, that'd be something to check out. Oh, see what I gotta do here. Get on the nose and be like, sup, dude. Oh, no. Oh. Clever girl. Is that a bomb? Oh, no, don't fall down. Do I have to start all over? Oh, good. I do need to be careful about burning my lives. My rests, as they call them in this game. So yeah, when we talk about, they tempt you with the 1-up. I feel like is it like a drop and then, yeah, there we go. That wasn't too bad. Not like that other one that was like a few levels back. Actually, I'm going to save it real quick. There's one a few levels back where it was like a weird, it was like a crazy angle. They had to jump off and then shoot back up to get it. It was nuts. So like speaking of like edited videos, I was doing the 7-star reviews and it was, oh, what am I doing here? Do I gotta like bump into this guy? Oh, that works. Okay. Oh, watch out. If I hit him at an angle, I feel like I need to hit him at an angle. That did not work. I was doing the 7-star reviews and it was like based on a game that I had never played before. And I'm like trying to figure out like, okay, what does that look like? Yeah. One of the things that I have been enjoying is seeing some of these like not crazy long, like 2-3 hours, although I enjoy those. I don't know if I have that in me, but some of these video essays on games and kind of talking about some of the elements of them, the development of them, some of the origins, and then some like, it's not really a review of it, but sort of like impressions on it. I have found myself being drawn to some of that content as a viewer. And so there's some of the things that I've thought about is like, okay, what if rather than trying to take a video and make a video like every week, every 2 weeks, maybe even like, hey, I'm committed to every single month, I'm going to put out some edited video. Instead of that, it's like taking a game that we play on the live stream. For instance, we just played through G.I. Joe on the NES. I didn't know that game existed. I had a great time with it. So finishing a game on stream and then taking the time to put together essentially sort of an essay video or more of an in-depth look at that specific game, and then releasing that post finishing it on live stream. Similar thing would be here for Rocket Knight Adventures. We finish this game up and then, give it a couple of weeks and then putting out some sort of an edited essay video about this game and sort of some of the history behind it, some of the development of it, and then some of the features, and then just some of my impressions on it as well. So if that seems like something that would be interesting to people, it feels like it'd be something that'd be interesting to me. That's something that I'm looking into. So maybe I'll put one out and we'll just see what kind of the reception is like on it. But that's sort of an area that I'm considering, I guess, right now. So hitting this guy at an angle was a bad idea, but the flames get you every time you hit him downward. Maybe it's just a game of like killing him before he kills you. Oh wait, no, you hit the bomb and the bomb hits him. Duh. Although I guess it did help that I knocked him out a couple of times. Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh, no. No! Dang it. All right. Let's try this again. That was a lucky jump. I will say I do feel like the platforming on this game, too, is a lot more forgiving. There have been a few times where I will kiss the edge of a ledge, and I'm like, I should not have made that jump, and they give it to you, which is really nice. For sure. YT chat isn't loading for me. Sometimes Opera GX isn't worth it. Oh man, yeah, that's rough. And all you can see there the sword Chance Foxley now with mod chat mod capabilities over there on Twitch. Hopefully we'll lose some of those people trying to get us to basically all the spam. We've been getting some spam over on Twitch. So I appreciate your help there, my friend, as with everywhere else. What a hero. The hero that we need, but we don't deserve you. Got him. Okay, you know, I'm going to save it right here just because it feels right. Oh, there it is. Nice. Sour Cream Sanchez, can you rant about Taking Back Sunday? Dude, what is there to say? Oh, that was such a bad jump. We're going to reload that. Dude, I kind of feel out of the loop with Taking Back Sunday. I feel like the last song that I actively... Oh, that was nice. That like got released and I was like, oh, nice. Was Make Damn Sure. And that was a long time ago. So I don't know if they even have an album out since then. I'm way behind the curve on that. I'll tell you what. Dude, these little set pieces right here. Like this kind of stuff. Oh my gosh. I love this. I don't think it's any secret though. My favorite song by Taking Back Sunday is probably A Decade Under the Influence. The bridge of that song is just, oh my gosh. I will probably be 80 years old and that bridge will hit and I will just be so like, yes, thank you. I love the music video for it too. It's so simple, but I think that video is so sick. Decade Under the Influence. Go check it out. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, even if you're not a Taking Back Sunday fan, it's so good. And the bridge. The little breakdown it does and the vocal. So good. What is the pattern here? These? Oh, I probably need to jet through. That makes more sense. I'm like, what? Stuff is not turning off fast enough for me to get through. Okay. Oh, this guy, he's still in bad shape. What is happening? He wants to dance. Oh, look at those hips. Shakira, Shakira. What am I supposed to do here? I can't hit anything towards him, so that's not the answer. It's just to dodge. What's the hitbox? Oh, there it is, of course. Classic. Oh, man, I'm trying to... Okay, that was a really bad strategy. Classic. Anytime you see the big red weak spot, you know. The only other thing they could do is have it start flashing. That would be really helpful. Okay, let's see if we can spin this guy. Got it. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh, the spread gun. I forgot about that. Dang. Okay. Who introduced you to Taking Back Sunday? Okay, so I was in a band back in the day. Back 2004-ish to 2003, 2004-ish to 2007-ish, something like that. And dude, back in the day, we would sit and watch. You know, we'd get together and rehearse and write and hang out, and then at the end of the night, we'd, you know, put on Fuse or MTV2 and watch music videos and play Grand Theft Auto Vice City till 4 o'clock in the morning. And so, dude, so many, yeah, just all the music videos and stuff like that back in the day. I have never seen them live, which is a travesty, I will say that. So as far as who introduced them to me, I don't know if there's a specific person that introduced me to Taking Back Sunday. It was just a product of the times, dude. Yeah. Oh, man, got me. Launch that spread gun. I'm getting a little greedy. I need to just be content with like 1 or 2 spin hits per cycle here because trying to get that second or third one is, especially that third one, is a little dangerous. And I open myself up to that dang spread gun. Oh man! See if I can get one right here. And then get back for the spread gun. Okay, I have half a heart left. This is not looking great, and I died. Dang it. Okay. What about Coheed and or Cambria? Yes, MTV2. MTV actually had 4 channels in Germany at one point. Oh, dang. I did not know that. Yeah, it was like MTV, I feel like went more towards like reality TV and like hip hop type stuff. And then MTV2 had a little bit more of the like punk, metal, alternative, rock vibe. And then Fuse, I don't know if anybody ever watched Fuse or knew about Fuse back in the day. Fuse was much more, I feel like, rock and metal focused. So that was it was always like flipping channels back and forth between the two when you're watching them real time to see who had the better stuff on. Dude, Coheed was actually the same thing. It was around that same time, and the first song that I ever heard by Coheed was actually in Keeping the Secrets of Silent Earth, and it was different than anything I feel like I had heard previously, especially Claudio Sanchez's voice was super unique and was sick and all that. Specifically, though, on that song, towards the end, there's a breakdown that goes into this chant where you can hear voices doing like a oh, 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 and it was just this. It was so epic, dude. Oh, that song blew me away. I loved it so much. And then there was other tracks on there. Favorite House Atlantic, of course. I think most people know that one, and I think that was like the first single. I think it's a cool song, not my favorite, because it's just a little bit more poppy or radio friendly, which is not bad, but just out of stuff on there wasn't one of my favorite. And then I think like Blood Red Summer was on that same album. Devil in Jersey City was on, I believe, the previous album, but I had never heard that one. So after discovering them, then I went and listened to that previous album, and Devil in Jersey City is a great song too. I love that one. Got him. Oh, he's doing damage. What the heck? If I die from this guy, get out of here. No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That is wild and wacky stuff. What happens if I load? Okay. Not the end of the world. I lost a lot of lives there, so I feel like I need to get back there real quick, and then we'll save before that boss. That I was not anticipating him being that hard. Especially that dude. He kind of gave me my medicine on that one. Bad news, man. All right, hang on. Let me catch up with this chat. There was MTV3, I think, which was the Hispanic music. Okay. Wasn't Fuse Canadian? I actually do not know. That's interesting. I remember watching Devil Went Down to Georgia from Primus on MTV2. Oh, that's sick. I love it. Oh, you can just go through those? Interesting. I was not aware of that. Oh, okay, maybe not. Oh man, this is bad news. Okay. I might have to get back to him and then die once just to get full health. Let me through! Let me through! There we go, there we go. Go, 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 go. Nope, this is the one. Okay, right here. Get out of here, dude. Oh, it keeps coming back for more. Go, 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 go! Okay. Whew. Oh, nanners. I forgot about the nanners. That's nice. Okay, let's save it. Save. How are we doing? I got a couple more minutes. We'll see if we can take this boss down, and then this is where I'm going to probably have to cut it off. And then I wonder if we'll finish this We may finish this next week. There is a poll up on the Discord for what the next game is going to be. I believe right now Vector Man on the Sega Genesis is leading. So if you are in the Discord, go check that out and make sure you vote. If you are not a part of the Discord, go check that out. Make sure you vote. And we'll see what's next. I think we got Vector Man. We got Little Nemo on the NES. I threw up Dungeons and Dragons Chronicles of Mystara because I have that on Steam. And it's kind of old school arcade vibe. I'd be down to play some of that. And I think it's multiplayer, so if you have it on Steam, that's even one we could do some multiplayer live on stream if somebody's down for that. All right. Shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. You know what to do. All right, as soon as I take this guy down, I am going to save it, and then we're going to kill this pig. Don't be greedy, don't be greedy. I probably could have got one more in there, but that would have been bad news. Shake it, shake it, shake it. I'm shaking a baby now. Oh, dang. Half a heart. Okay, hang in there, dude. Hang in there! I almost died right there. Okay. Ooh, don't get too close. Oh. I think one more will get him right here. Nope. It's all right. Don't get greedy. Can't believe this. Okay, I'm going to save it. This might be a bad idea, but we're going to save it. Let's see. Can you do a vlog reviewing Mexican food? What? I will say, dude, my favorite food of all time is a breakfast burrito. And, dude, I'm always down to rate a breakfast burrito. Love it. You can see those Discord links right there. If you're not a part of it, go jump in. Go vote. All that good stuff. Okay, took him down. Let's save it again. All right, now let's watch out for this pig. Okay, I think that's the strategy. Just spin on him when he gets over here. That sounds weird. I can't believe this guy took me down. Make sure you don't clip that. Got him. Get out of here. Fade to white, just like every time. Gosh, I love to see that. All right. Where does that put us? Are we getting ready to start stage 6? I think. I feel like we're getting there. I feel like we're almost to the end. I could be wrong. We got a lot of game behind us. Oh yeah, let's watch the cinema. Oh, look at that, the escape pod. Like I said last week, the bad guy, Knight, looks so cool with his little visor. Oh, it's so sick. Oh, dude, the capital city, bro. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. Oh, stage 5. Okay. We're going to save it right here. And actually, let's, just so I don't forget for next time, I'm actually going to switch back to slot 0. We're going to save it there. Then that'll help us to make sure I don't make a dumb move next time. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Hope you have an awesome Tuesday and an awesome rest of your week. Let me catch up here a little bit on this. Little Nemo has the most votes for next game. Oh, dang. Good to know. Maybe I'm thinking of the community tab because I put it up in both. We might have to combine those. I think over on the Retro Hunters community tab, Vector Man might be leading, but over in the Discord, Nemo might be leading, so we might have to smash those together and see what happens. But if you vote over in the Discord, is it a little more weighty? I think it might be. I think it might be. Anyway, he was most insightful and thoughtful burrito opinions of anyone I know. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that. EOR, I think it was stage 4. You are absolutely correct. So that's awesome. All right, guys. Well, hey, until next time, have a great day. Have a great week. Go out there and get it. Stay retro. Be cool. Be kind. All that good stuff. And Vector Man is a pretty good game, but the soundtrack is kind of meh. Brudda, you ain't lying. I'm just kidding. I don't actually remember. We'll find out. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Have a good day.